You want me? You want to do your intro, or you want me to do the intro?
Yeah, I got it. Welcome. This is Falsified Documents. Document 1, Stan Lee. Yeah, this is not a podcast, and we named it maybe 40 minutes ago. I'm joined with Stan Lee, my producer, and my manager, all in one spot today here gathered at Get 'em Studio. And Document 1, Stanley, how you feeling today?
I'm vibing, honestly. Shout out you and your team for having me. I appreciate it.
This is just mad random. So we have a song.
Real friends.
The Elephant in the Room. We've been performing it. We maybe performed it at 3 shows. Still haven't. Yeah, I think so, right? 3.
Oh.
It's January. We
Type shit.
We performed at 3 shows. Do you have a story of that you recall of like how it came about, how we made it?
Honestly speaking, all right. So boom, I remember this nigga Marlon. I pulled up on Marlon. Remember I pulled up on him?
Yeah.
And I was asking for beats and shit. He had mad beat packs. I'm like, all right, going through all this shit, and then I hear the beat for Real Friends, and I was like, dibs. I was like, let me get that. He's like, you don't be mad at me. I'm like, you about to tell me bullshit, bro. He was like, Dimitri got it. I'm like, all right, bro. Copy.
That's how it is, bro. It be like dog eat dog, bro. Like
nah, bro. Fuck y'all niggas. Y'all niggas be.
You gotta get the beats, bro. It's a race, bro. You see, you already ahead, bro. You got your whole project. You got your whole project. We could talk about it. Shh, don't shh the camera. You gotta give us the scoop. This falsified documents.
Falsified documents. So yeah. Boom.
Yeah.
Like he said, falsified documents 1 with your boy.
Document
Anyways,
1.
if y'all know who I am, I'm Stan Lee. I had a project called Playboy that I dropped it's May right now? Yeah. It's at the end of the May, it'll be 2 years since I dropped that project. That is my first ever mixtape, honestly speaking. Those is a bunch of songs from the ages of 17 to 20. And when 17 is when I first started making music and taking it seriously at 18. So I had a collection of a whole bunch of songs that were just regarding like me growing up as a teenager, family struggles and strives, a lot of relationship problems, honestly. Like, not even in relationship, just dealing with shorties, Jesus. And just, like, learning myself as a person. So that was my first ever tape, if you want to get a little taste of that. And right now, the next tape.
Yeah. Yeah.
So we calling it Resistance. And like he said, I got the tape coming up. So I'm working with Marlon on that right now. So y'all gonna get that in a little while.
Marlon CeeLo Blue, you already know.
Shout out Blue, man. Y'all see that in like another year, maybe. Let y'all know the feed.
Another year? That's what we're saying right now?
Yeah, I'm about to go single crazy.
How many songs you want on that shit?
7, honestly.
7?
I'm doing an EP. My last project, the mixtape, was about 12 songs. I had I had 9 songs and 3 skits? Yeah.
So are you gonna like do the chopping block method where you just make mad songs and then just...
Honestly, yeah, I'm gonna do that again. I actually like that method because it's not really like, I already know the type of theme I want for the tape, so I'm really just going across different types of songs that emulate that theme for me right now. So honestly speaking, I gave myself a little number for that. So I'm gonna try to hit like 50 songs, and then we're just gonna hit the chopping board on which song I want and which emulates with me.
Back to Real Friends.
Yeah.
So you said you went to Marlon for the beat.
Yeah, I pulled up on Marlon, and I called dibs. He was like, you can't call dibs, bro. Don't be mad at me. He told me you had it. And then randomly, I got the messages. I got to find the fucking messages. I devil look for them shits right now. You texted me. He was like, yo, bro, I got this beat for us. I'm like, okay. And you told me pull up on you. Pulled up on you in the porch, and you played this shit. And I'm just looking at you with the craziest look, and I'm like, all right, bro. It came back around. At least I'm the feature on it. I'll take that. You feel me? I fuck with Real Friends, bro. We actually made some fire.
And we made something awesome, bro. That song is dope. And I feel like I really saw you on it, like. And I wanted to get a feature with you, but it kind of just like, you know, I heard it and I got it. And I was just like, shit, I could work with this. And then it kind of just came to me. I just wrote it one day, pacing back and forth in my living room. But like, what was your writing process like for that song?
Honestly speaking, my whole writing process was really just like, It was hard for me to write that song, honestly speaking, for you. I'm gonna be very honest with you because when you pulled up on me with the whole theme of like real friends, you called it real friends, which is kind of funny, because it was playing on the name about like friends that just they aren't around anymore.
Yeah.
It's a lot of like he say she say, a lot of things
Yeah.
you're gonna do and you're not gonna do it, and a lot of people just like not putting their money where their mouth is, honestly speaking.
Yeah.
So honestly, when you hit me about that song and you told me the whole theme, it was kind of hard for me to like write at first because I was actually going through that process at the moment.
Word.
So
I feel you.
You was texting me like, yo, you got that verse? I was like, nah. It got to the point like you told me to pull up on you in like a week or so to pull up to get him and record and shit, right?
Yeah.
And that whole week I'm just pacing in my living room. I'm like, I don't know what to write. I'm just pacing. I got here and I was like, I was on the way here actually, and I was like, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna sit on it. I'm gonna fill out the vibe, fill out the energy because it's the first time I'm actually recording with you. It's actually like the first time we get to know each other and actually chill in the studio. You feel me? It's the first time. So sat on it, got here, and when I got here, the vibes is calm. Feel me?
Word, bro.
Nigga,
Who was vibing?
Bro, we had like 3 beatboxes.
Yeah, bro. You definitely was a little tipsy, a little faded. You know what I'm saying? The vibe was set,
Bro.
for sure.
Yo, bro, that's the reason the power within. You feel me?
Yeah,
That's the reason
bro.
the power within and
That was a dope session.
Nah,
It was definitely a dope session.
You know what I mean? But honestly speaking,
That was like in the midst of like the Yukio recording process. That was like almost like right at the jump.
that was at the jump.
Low key. Cause
That was because
I feel like I
didn't hear the
made
rest of it.
that in mind
Uh-huh.
after that song.
You definitely did
Like-
make this that in mind because I didn't hear those before.
Yeah, I was
that.
the jump. That was one of the first songs I made on Yukio.
Yeah, because how long you been making this project now? About what? Couple months now? It's been like what, 6, 7?
What we saying? Lotto? The first song technically was Breathe, and we made that a minute ago. But then I think we could say like late December last year.
Late December last year. Right now it's May. Couple more.
Yeah.
First quarter.
It's about ready to start coming out, bro. You're leading the charge for Yukio, bro. You're helping to, do that.
Yeah, boy. No, I'm sorry.
Yes,
Nah,
bro.
I'm down. I'm with it, bro. Like I actually like. I was surprised when you hit me for the feature. I'm like, oh shit.
Nah, bro. I mean, you was manifesting all the features in SP.
Bro, I'm gonna get all the stones. Every
Bruh.
last stone. Bro.
Listen, when you get the
Every last.
when you get the
stone.
Shadow Hokage feature, then we could talk,
The
bro.
shadow, yo, bro. I'm gonna pull up on him. I'm gonna catch him, bro.
Y'all would make a dope ass song too.
And that's why I'm looking for him. Because I know we would make a dope ass track, bro. We started arguing about Joey Badass whole fucking beef on the West Coast for like an hour straight, and I just met him within them 5 minutes, bro. I got True right now. I gotta pull up. Marlon, we got mad shit locked in. We don't even gotta talk about you right now. Plus, I'm looking for you. Who else? Zori. We got something to talk, but I got a beef for him. I'm not gonna lie to you, but he gonna hear about that soon.
Mm-hmm.
And who else? I almost said Dylan. Yo, shout out Dylan.
Where his 16 at, bro? Dylan, where's your 16?
He had a
bro?
16.
Yeah.
When he had a 16.
He be joking like he have a 16, but he don't have a 16.
Yo, I'm about to hold that nigga hostage with the 16, bro.
You
Let me
should,
do that.
bro.
Fuck it, bro.
You really should.
But yeah, bro, I gotta hit all the SP for my little features and shit like that, bro.
Yeah.
Me and Lorenz got something.
You building a Pokédex, bro.
Type shit.
No, definitely.
Type shit.
How did we meet, bro? You want to talk about it? I can talk about it.
I'll let you start it.
So back in the day, Zori was staying with me, and
Shout out Mike.
shout out Mike.
Shout out
Forgot about Mike?
Fuck you.
We made like Partial Fever around that time, but we were just hooping up. While we was hooping, we saw y'all hooping.
I was with some old associates of mine.
Yeah, and you could talk about how we expanded.
Alright, so boom. Previously, like was stated, I was with some old associates and stuff like that. Dimitri pulled up, cool vibes, we just bowling and shit. I didn't personally get his Instagram, because me, I ain't gonna lie, I'm fake standoffish. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm mad standoffish.
That's fair, bro. I could be the same way sometimes,
Bro.
bro. We got to grow out of that as artists.
Slowly,
right?
I am. Slowly, I am. Because when people come up and talk to me at places, I be like, hey, thank you. You feel me? I actually be trying to have a conversation and be normal. Not everybody out to get you.
Yeah,
I just live in
facts.
New York City. This place not safe.
Yeah, bro.
But, yeah, bro, I didn't really get the gram, stand those type of guy. But, old friend of mine basically showed me their gram, was like, they make music. And I'm not even going to lie to you. I was scared when they told me this nigga make music. Only because I'm like, bro, please don't tell me it's drill, bro. Just don't tell me it's drill. I don't want to be around none of the drill niggas, bro. I'm so sorry, bro. I don't need that type of energy around me, bro. I'm Gucci, bro. Then later down the line, I was told that they want us to come perform at the Sundance. And what was that? That was the second Sundance I ever threw?
I think that was 23.
Yeah, 2023. That was like 2 years ago now?
22 or 23.
I think it was 22, honest.
It might have been 22.
It might have been 22? I think...
It was 23, bro. It was 23. The first Sundance was 22.
Okay.
Yeah.
It was 23, yeah. It was
no Mandela effect here.
Chill, bro. Chill, bro. But, yeah, we was getting booked. They want us to come perform at Sundance and shit, so we pulled up. I ain't gonna lie to you, that party was packed.
Yeah, it was lit. That was the littest one, bro.
That party was packed.
That
I'm not
was
gonna
the
lie. I
littest
didn't want to
one.
go in at first. I'm
we
like,
gotta
this
top that
mad
shit this
heavy.
year somehow.
Bro, we could do it.
Yeah, for sure.
We could do it, bro.
1000%.
We could do it.
1000%.
Because and you know, it's funny because the last year that set, I missed it. I missed it because I was stuck in I was stuck at a wedding, bro. I was tight, bro. I was stuck at a wedding. I couldn't even get there in time to perform. So yeah, back to 2023 Sundance. Got to know the fellas. Came inside. Live vibes. Live vibes.
Yeah,
Fuck with your crowd. That ass live vibes. That's when I first met. I met Fulce and the rest of his peoples. I met Anthony Harris. Shout out my boy Lorenz. I met Blue. Shout out Marlon. That's when I first met Plus. Shout out my boy Adrian. Got to get to know. Yeah, we was partying for like 2 hours. That shit was fun. That ass.
Yeah.
I met some dude that was from California in there. I don't know if that was your man's, but I think his name was Toby.
Oh yeah.
Yo, bro, you know who that was, bro?
Nah,
that nigga had that shit on, bro. He had the Roach Killers on, bro.
That was a video. I'm about to send this to Toby.
And after that, what's it called? Me and you was chopping it up and shit. And I got to chopping it up with Blue. Blue was telling me, like, yo, we should work together and stuff like that. And I was like, and I took him up on that because not to be an asshole, bro. A lot of New York City artists be like, yeah, we should work together. We should work together. That shit fall through.
Every time,
bro. Every time, bro. I don't be paying niggas no mind no more.
Bro, after a certain point, you get like a sixth sense where you could like feel their energy.
Yeah, I can feel your bullshit.
You could tell if they really serious about it or not, bro.
Bro, I had Marlon one time.
Yeah.
Marlon just told me pull up. Found the beat, just got to work.
Nah, cause I dead put them on, bro. Like, I was fucking with y'all music, bro. That's really what it was. It wasn't just like, oh, it'd be cool to bring another click, and it was just like, yo, I fuck with y'all music, and I was like, I want to hear what y'all got on the stage, and y'all came through with it.
Bro, I knew I was gonna have a good performance because I ate and I had a nap. I smoked half my J. I'm like, yeah, I'm ready.
Yeah.
I was like,
it was a good time, bro. It was a good time. Definitely a nice change of pace, you know?
No, definitely, and it's fun. Like, you know, it's fun like going out to crowds and they showing you love. It's different types of crowds and stuff like that.
It's crazy how your style changed from that point,
bro.
It changed drastically, bro. I feel like it evolved.
Honestly speaking, bro, like I was writing poetry before everything. You know, I was writing poems, haikus, and stuff like that. So it's like I'm used to like the changing style of my writing, and I like that. I love literature. I like to improve at writing, you know, and making music was just, it allows me to do that. I love that. It allows me to speak to people and move people with my words. So it's like, it's good to see like my style is changing from all that. I love it. I'm taking it in a different direction.
Upon the song coming out, either very soon, before or after this video comes out, we also got the video. Why are you looking like I just told you that? Like,
nah, because I thought about it, because it's like, bro, honestly speaking, that's like the last piece of footage I got my hair in, so it's just like I'm thinking about that.
Yes,
that's the last piece of footage.
That's such a crazy topic. Yeah, we definitely should have gotten into that. The Real Friends music video coming out soon. I'll probably play like some samples of it right now.
Give
Stan
to me.
still had his locks, And you know what? I low-key knew, bro. I knew he was going to cut them, and I was like, let's capture him in one last moment.
Just chill on me, gang.
You know?
Just chill on me. They had to go.
They did.
I had him since I was 18 years old. The last 4 years have been very eye-opening for me. Honestly speaking, bro, I feel like there's a lot of negative energy in my hair, and it's starting to be heavy on my body. Had to cut it off. I feel so much better now, honestly.
Yeah.
Do I miss my locks? Yeah. Am I happy they're going? Yeah. Fuck it.
Yeah.
It's just hair, bro.
1000%. No. It's a tough journey, bro. You know, the hair is symbolic for a lot. It can be power. You know, it could be a source of energy. It could be a keeper of energy.
That's a fact.
You know?
I look at it like, what's it called? Like how the Rostas look at it. It's a connection to the universe. Honestly speaking, at this point in time right now, I kind of want to I cut my locks because I want to focus on my connection to myself at the moment instead of just worried about everything else that's going on around me. I feel like I'm in a very self-preservation type of mood. Honestly speaking. But back to the video question. How did you feel about shooting that whole process?
Man, it was fun. I love to shoot videos. It was very fun.
Shout out Diz.
Shout
out Lotto.
This is crazy.
I just shouted you out. Yo, turn the camera on him, bro.
Shout out Diz. Shout out Lotto.
Yeah, so.
Big B, you gotta shout out B-Roll B.
Shout out Big B.
B-Roll B.
He was holding it down. He was like this in the cut with it.
Big GoPro
He was holding
shots.
it down. Nah, shout out him.
Listen, that was a fun shot, you know, listen, I had a fairly simple concept, you know. I wasn't trying to do too much. I was just trying to have a good time with everybody. You know what I'm saying? And that indeed we did. And I think editing it was more of the challenge, you know, because the concept was simple. Editing it and kind of making it appealing. You know, that was the, you know.
Honestly speaking, don't let him lie to you. He fake a little video edited on the low. Come fuck with your boy and give him another year, bro. He's gonna keep doing some crazier shit.
I'm only getting better, man.
Real Friends is tough though. Honestly speaking, the whole edit sequence on there is tough. I love all the shots, honestly speaking.
Yeah, bro. I'm happy, bro. And I'm happy for the people to see it soon.
Facts.
You know? I want to start bringing our first episode of Falsified Documents to a close, right? So I think I'm gonna make it a tradition until it comes out, right?
Wow.
You have been around for some of the Yukio sessions. You've listened to the project. Grab it. Yeah. And that shit stood up.
That's how true it is.
I'm not gonna fuck up the angle. I wanna.
You fucked it.
Is there anything you could really say, shed light on Yukio from someone else's perspective? Because I've explained it a couple times, you know, for whoever's watching, you know. But I want to hear what you have to say about it and what you think it is and what do you think it could be for the future.
Oh, that's cool. I love doing music breakdowns with my friends and their music. I love that shit. Honestly speaking, when I'm listening to your music, I feel like you're a multifaceted artist that likes to question reality. And in a sense, it's just yours and others. Which is why, it's for example, on tracks like Mind, Free the Mind, it's a lot of, third eye perceptions and all that, which is why you, for example, your name is Force 47. I peeped that because it was the spiritual numbers 4 and 7, which is why I get jiggy with that. But honestly speaking, bro, like I said, multifaceted artist that questions reality, and I get that, I get that symbolism of that New York City upbringing. I can tell where you're from. I get that vibe from you, and it's not energy that I'm walking into. You give me a different sense of music when I'm talking to you, and you can hear that in your tracks. You can hear the heavy use of spiritual influence, and I see that. I definitely can see some influences of Capital Steez and Joey Badass, but I only say that as pioneers of a spiritual wave that we were also in growing up in New York.
I think in sound, I don't think
sound no,
like them.
sound no, no. So I think you got your own thing going on.
Yeah, 1000%.
Bro, the road is yours, bro. Do your thing.
Word. you know, and that's just positive vibrations and frequency. And I feel like I tend to not outwardly speak about that because it's like you speak about that shit to certain people, they gonna look at you like you crazy. You know what I'm saying?
They don't get it, bro. Some people just don't get
They
it.
just don't get it. You know what I'm saying? And I'm cool being that person. You know what I'm saying? Like if I sense that energy in someone, then I might sit down and chop it up with you. But it's like not everybody should be knowing the secrets. Not everybody has the capabilities to understand it. You know
That's
what I'm saying?
fact. That's a fact.
That being
bro.
said, I don't even know if I'm gonna keep this shit in.
Hey, stop trying to be perceived by people. Let them misunderstand you. We're all on our own journeys.
Okay, so I guess I have to leave it now.
Leave it in now. It's over. It's quiet. Hey, man. That's falsified documents.
Yeah.
That is document one
Document
with your
one.
boy Stan Lee. Feel me?
Thank you for coming. Thank you for showing up. Yo, can I get a round of applause, y'all? Thank you guys for watching through the whole video. If you liked it, yeah, turn it off.
Barbecue sauce on the titties, nigga.